We talking business and we getting deep and political, but tonight this is the flex, and we're gonna be entertaining you with beautiful poetry and some awesome, amazing music, lyrics, raps. I mean, we have artists that's been here before, so welcome. Miss Jill is here in the house with me, Dr. V in the house, and so we don't want to prolong things. The flex is for local artists or artists from other cities, other areas, and we just want to showcase people's talent. Jill, you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Are you ready?
I'm
We've
ready.
got it. We've got a
Let's
guest.
go.
Listen, I was
It's
gonna
the
say,
flex.
look, I was gonna say, can we flex that hat right now?
Yes, flex right now.
Yes,
Hello. Thank
yes.
y'all for
Brought
having
the whole
me.
trick hat.
Yes, I
DJ
love this hat.
official here on the panel with us starting out. But we have our guest poet. Is she in position and ready to go? And so, yes, we just want to, yes, we want to make sure that we're ready for her. So just vibe with us, sit back, relax, grab your beverage, popcorn, whatever your snacks are. And yes. And so right now we have Akira Naomi Hughley.
This poem is called Chocolate Skin. It's inspired by my own complexion because I just have a great deal of respect for how God made me and my skin. How am I considered less of a person when my skin has more value? Did you know that the biology of my chocolate skin protects me from the worst chemicals of the sun? My chocolate skin is a trend now. Tanning, baking, getting foundation in a shade that's 3 shades darker than you. Oh, you want to be chocolate now. Having chocolate skin is nice when you can take it off, right? You can take that fake chocolate skin off and not have to deal with the consequences of it being permanent. You laugh at my chocolate skin. You make it seem like my chocolate skin is a disease. You like the rush of getting attention. I hate fake chocolate. It's bitter and disgusting. Tastes like plastic. Who told you that fake was cute? You bully me for my chocolate skin while you pretending to be me makes you popular. My skin is like a flower. It has roots connected to an afro. I am a flower, a sunflower. I glow. The sun connects to my chocolate skin. My chocolate skin connects to the rays and could blind you. Skin connected to the root on which my crown sits. I say, don't touch my hair because if you met a queen, wouldn't that be disrespectful of you to enter into that honorable space? I can rearrange my crown in countless ways and it'll still be beautiful. When my crown slants or is having an off day, I remember that my chocolate skin makes up for it. You laugh at my crown only because mine tells the story of captivity and made it beauty, while yours tells the story of theft and pridefulness. Chocolate skin. Here's a thought. I can barely find my shade of chocolate on the spectrum of the rainbow. A blessing, never a curse. I'm unique. No one has my exact chocolate skin.
Wow. That was beautiful.
That was absolutely beautiful.
My goodness. 18 years old. And I mean, that's some deep thinking right there. I love it. Akira, can you hear me, honey?
Yes, ma'am.
And I know you're in college.
Yes.
Something inspires you to get to this place where you go so deep. Anything you want to share with us about that?
Well, I go to a predominantly white college, and I stick out like a sore thumb there because, clearly I have chocolate skin. And there are some allies, but there are also people who just represent ignorance. And I feel like the only way to fix things is to talk about them. So I guess writing could be one of them since I'm doing poetry, but I don't know. This kind of stuff means a lot to me, especially since the poems both have to do with like accepting that I'm different, accepting that I'm black, that I have chocolate skin. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Chocolate, beautiful skin. And you know what? And you say that and I get it, but I just want you to know I'm so proud of you. Just how deep in your thoughts, how analytical you are about society. So that's beautiful.
And I just, I want to tell you to continue to speak your truth because your heart comes through in those words that you write. And you will touch people.
Yes.
So keep speaking, keep writing.
That's right.
Thank you.
Yes. And I know you have a second poem for us.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay. I wrote this second poem. It was inspired by a J-term class I just finished taking called The Virus of Racism, and it really poured a lot of knowledge into me on how people are so ignorant to the fact of racism. Some people don't think that it exists at all, so this is for that. It's called The Virus of Racism. Trying to deteriorate the value of my chocolate skin, involving what I call the virus of racism, has come in a more modest, asymptomatic way. The cough of racial slurs more affects me than those originally infected with the tendencies to release them. The sneeze of white fragility comes out so often we don't even think to say bless you anymore. We just let the floating bacteria of it flow into our brain and grasp our heart a little too often. The U.S. is infected with pox. No, not chicken pox, I mean POCs, as in people with chocolate and caramel skin. What remedies have been given for pox? The remedy of microaggressions, or as Ibram Kendi calls them, racist abuse. Those remedies only help the ones who diagnosed that it was a problem in the first place. But wait, those are clearly symptomatic, so maybe I was mistaken. Clearly is an issue well seen, well known, but not addressed. Can I have a tissue of the white savior, please? It wipes away the residue of abuse for the moment, but the virus still remains. That's the issue with tissues. Can I have the heating pad of white apologies? It helps me, but not for long. That's the problem with heating pads. They work for a while because it distracts us from the pain until the heating pad gets cold and becomes of no use to us. Your apologies don't make up for my pain. We found a vaccine. Not newly discovered, just newly diagnosed. The vaccine of knowledge. Some people will intentionally inject it themselves for the bettering of their health, and others will have to be force-fed the antidote. Help me, help yourself.
Honey, you just make me want to hug you. I'm saying because those lyrics, the metaphors, and I mean, just you talking about the tissue of the white savior and the is so heavy, the vaccine of knowledge.
Right.
I just like to know, from that perspective. And you said you go to a predominantly white school, college. From day to day, what are your greatest challenges? As far as moving through school, what are you faced with from day to day that most people won't realize that you're dealing with, and you go home and you have to let that go in order to get back to that the next day?
Ooh, that's a great question. I feel like everyone acts like my friend. Like, I feel like you think that's a people problem, but I'm the only black student that's a theater major there. So they, I don't know, ask me weird questions on not more ally questions like, how are you doing? Like I'm a regular human, but the questions come as like, oh, you guys had a problem during the summertime, so let me try to make it seem like I care for you because you just went through something. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like I'm not treated like a regular student. Like I'm just as good as everybody else. I'm good enough to be there just like everyone else. We all ended up in the same place, but they treat me like I'm just like this outside type of person. So like that's what I had to deal with.
Okay, like they almost cater to you individually and you can feel it.
Right.
When you just want to be normal and you just want to fit in like everybody else.
Yes. And be you. Yes. Be you.
Yes.
Always be you.
That is one of the challenges we have to face sometimes when we are the only one. And I've been in those positions before, and a lot of us, we have, either our first time or we're the only in this particular group or organization or class. And so I definitely can relate to what you're saying. But through it all, I just love your positive vibe and having an outlet to be able to write like you're doing, I think is really healthy for you. So I just want to tell you to continue to do that. And I know that you have a wonderful mom that supports you and siblings. And, so I just want to encourage you to continue and to always know that you have a platform here on the Flex. And so we can't wait to see as you grow and develop and continue to be strengthened in your writing and speaking. So we definitely want you to come back.
Thank you.
Yes.
Akira Hogue is an 18-year-old Afro-Latina born in Perry, Georgia, currently attending Huntington University, majoring in theater performance. She is currently the first Black female holding a seat as one of Youth for Christ leaders for campus life. Her mother, Mildred Lopez, moved her and her 3 siblings to Fort Wayne in 2005. She is her mother's 3rd child and her late father's Joshua Hughley's firstborn. At her young age, Akira is familiar with the effects of drug and alcohol abuse, as well as domestic violence in a family. And with this knowledge and experience, has tried to share her story through programs like City Life and Youth for Christ in her community, giving hope and showing the love of God in her life. She has always had a passion for singing because that is one of the greatest and many gifts that God has given her, along with praise dancing, acting, and writing. Akira is active in her church, Kingdom Builders Church, praise team, and active in the local City Life program as a motivational speaker in events and group settings. She hopes to start a theater program for Youth for Christ one day and is currently educating herself on the importance of her Black skin. Akira is an activist for minorities, especially within African Americans and Afro-Latinas, as her mother is a Nuyorican Puerto Rican born in New York City, and her father was Black.
Beautiful.
She's pure motivation.
We want to thank you for
yes.
being here with us, and that was very beautiful words, and like we said, we can't wait to watch you grow and see where, your beautiful words take you.
Yes. Meanwhile,
oh my God.
here with the official.
Okay. I honestly, I just want to say that it's really awesome to see history on this show. I don't think, like, when people hear what you just read to them, her bio, this is history, guys. Like, she's young and she's intelligent.
Yes.
That's just a beautiful thing. I'm
is.
speechless,
Right.
honestly.
Yes.
Right.
Well, I can't let you be speechless. We have some questions for you while we move through our evening. And thank you for those of you that may just be tuning in. This is The Flex, and we have some amazing artists for you coming up. And so I have a question. And so Jill's on the panel. We might tag team a little bit if you don't mind. And we know you can handle it.
Let's go.
Anybody rocking a Batman hat like that.
Okay, he ready for anything. Okay, let's go.
So here's a question for you. Like, if you could or had to, for whatever reason, like go all the way back to day dot and start over completely, what would you do different, if anything?
Nothing, because we wouldn't be here right now talking about what needs to be talked about. So I honestly wouldn't change anything. I'm living day to day, and that's how my God wants me to live.
Yes.
If we honestly, but if you ask me if I had the power, like if that's what you ask, if I had the power,
let's give you the power with the Batman
if I had the
hat
power
on.
to change one thing,
Yes.
it is literally the idea of racism.
Ooh. Okay.
That's just it. Just the
Just the
idea.
idea.
The fact that you feel like another skin color is superior to another, I wish I had the power to eradicate it.
Okay.
Right.
I love that.
Right. That's a very deep
that's a
answer
reason to
coming
put a
from
cape
the
on.
Batman hat. Very deep. I wasn't expecting it to
That
be
was a
that
deep question.
If we all could think that way,
Yeah.
just imagine what the world would be like. I love that. And you have such a sincere heart, and the way you process things is amazing.
Yeah, it just comes from it stems from my mom. I love her to death. She told me so much, and how to educate myself on my own history, and because a lot of people are not going to tell you, and if they do, it's not always facts. So do your research. Do your research if you're told something about Black history, because it's worth looking up for. You know, it's worth looking at the history and see how it's built America now to today.
That's beautiful.
Absolutely.
We have our next artist ready for us on the Flex. And who do we have here? This is the amazing Shells.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? I appreciate y'all.
How are you this evening?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Good.
I'm blessed.
Looking good. Thank you for
I
being
appreciate
with
it.
us.
Everybody here looking wonderful too.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
What do you have for us tonight?
I just got me. Like
All
this
right.
is yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah, like my music is a lot of it, you know, like all of it is me. At least this whole album, like it's all, you know, something I done experienced or done been through or something like that. So, you know, I just try to, you know.
I love it. So let's introduce the world to you.
All
Just
right,
me.
let's go.
This is Shells. Got that Michael Jackson marinating.
I go by the name of Shells, man. I appreciate Neutral Voices, The Flex. I appreciate y'all, man.
Man, I just want to be heard, you know what I mean? And I feel like I got a lot to say that, you know, could really help a lot of people, you know, been through the same, you know what I mean? But a lot of time people don't want to listen to what you got to say, you know what I mean? I just want to be heard.
Let me talk, just listen. Since you here, I demand your attention. You ain't gotta worry, you ain't gotta try. Guarantee I'm the man for this mission. Like you don't know that I'm the man in this. Better start to understand the events. I'm expanding this just to put a little light back inside. Cause to me, some seem like it's missing. I'm on the move till these wheels fall off. So believe that I'm prepared for mine. I go to war for mine. Still standing like I'm supposed to shine. It ain't nobody that could with mine. So believe me, it's not what you think. Believe me, it's not what you see. Cause if you come knock on my door, then believe me, you get in the beat. So forget all the peace now. Put your feelings on speed down. Don't give a how you feel now. How you feel? How you feel? I don't need for you to ride for me. I keep it moving like the miles running. Don't give a about them, got it out for me. Overstepping anybody in my path when I'm just so into this, maybe. Working overtime, switch to overdrive. It's a race and I'm seeing that finish line. Floating and scoping the scene to me to see where they be blowing trees now. Hennessy out. I'ma take all of my shots. Sit and lean down while I bleed out and give it just all that I got.
You know, I'm not saying that, like, you know, I got all the answers, but, you know what I mean? It's like, man, this is I've been through, you know what I mean? Through this whole album, you know what I mean? It shows my struggles, you know what I mean? Kind of what made Shells. And, you know, that's why I put all my pain and lyrics inside.
Wow. That's heavy right there.
Oh man, I appreciate that. That's just the intro. I kind of just tried to blend a little bit of everything. You know, I harmonize or sing a little bit. I just threw a little bit of the net and, you know, just showing everybody a little versatility. But yeah, that's just the intro. Yeah.
Okay, well, the intro is good so far. So we clapping it up, snapping it up. Can you hear it? Okay, so listen. So I want to ask you a question real quick.
Okay.
Are we going to go straight into the next song?
Yes.
Okay, you got another song? They ready?
Yeah.
So I guess the mic is hot. So
the second one is No Reply. You know, the intro is called also Let Me Talk. So, you know, I just feel like a lot of times people don't, you know, they don't listen to you. You know what I mean?
We listening tonight.
I appreciate that.
There it is.
Stardust.
The moment I pull in the lot, they looking at me like I'm not. The reason I get no reply, I'm young and I'm black and I'm hot. See, I just don't get no reply. Them don't pay me no mind. I'm always just hitting the line, but still I don't get no reply. The moment I pull in the lot, they looking at me like I'm not. The reason I get no reply, I'm young and I'm black and I'm hot. See, I just don't get no reply. Them don't pay me no mind. I'm always just hitting the line, but still I don't get no reply. When I dip in, I got a whip and something clean now. Clean now. Brought me a bag, regardless of just what I need now. What I need. Stuck on the dash. Stuck on the dash. Interior fast. Interior. Top it fold on the bag. Got a feeling this fast. My bitty just dim it up. Color my fit when I'm knitted up. I hit the foot and I let it ride. I get no when there's no reply. Hop on your desk and I let it ride. Hand me the tea and I'm cashing out. Shout out the key for the alley-oop. Straight out the cage, gotta fly the cool. Pulling a lot, they looking at me like I'm not. The reason I get no reply, I'm young and I'm black and I'm hot. See, I just don't get no reply. Them don't pay me no mind. I'm always just hitting the line, but still I don't get no reply. The moment I pull in a lot, they looking at me like I'm not. The reason I get no reply, I'm young and I'm black and I'm hot. See, I just don't get no reply. Them niggas don't pay me no mind. I'm always just hitting the line, but still I don't get no reply. The moment I pull in a lot, they looking at me like I'm not. The reason I get no reply, I'm young and I'm black and I'm hot. See, I just don't get no reply. Them don't pay me no mind. I'm always just hitting the line, but still I don't get no reply. You know my dude, baby, rock. You know I'm crushing your groove. You still be dodging my line, like Kimmy be rocking them tunes. So I gotta trip all the time, cause I just don't get no reply. Don't know why I'm sweating on you, cause you feed me residue. I'm stuck on my time, too busy to focus on dead flow. Pro bottles and models and meds though. Who am I to deny on my D's eyes? I've been dying to try receive dimes. Gotta swerve, yo, deny. High admit I gotta ride. Being bro, ID and vote, I mean emoji.
Wow. That's heavy. We going right into that next song?
Let's
Shells.
go. Hey, this one.
You something else.
Oh, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate this. I appreciate that.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
DFW, you ready for that?
Oh, y'all ready for that?
Okay.
We're ready for that.
Here it is.
You know, I ride bikes too, and I'm on Bike Club. Block Runners MC Fort Wayne, I'm the president, so this is a track inspired by my bike life. Yeah. You can roll with a go, get a smoke when you know we gon' ride. But please don't with my vibe. Try and fucking get high, baby. Yeah, yeah. And everybody sliding through the streets, so you know we gon' ride. But please don't with my vibe. Try with my ride, baby. Yeah, yeah. Mine finna blow. Gotta get my meds before I flee up out the door. 1300, got it screaming out the go. Head looking glass when I clean up the flow. Case you ain't know, gotta get a ticket for the show. Yeah, in the stream when I beam or promote, getting fees off the slope. Gotta put the team in the quote, planting seeds, getting cream off the oats. Quake, got it feeling like a pro. Lakers, where you gotta feeling so bodacious. Foot on they throat, you can feel my tenacious. Your base still 101 Dalmatian. Clean when we pull up. From the moment that my niggas roll up. So if anybody fuck with my vibe, my high, my ride, yeah. Go get her, you know we gon' ride. But please don't with my vibe. Try and smoke and get high, baby. So you know we gon' ride, but please don't with my ride. Try if y'all ride. see the frame. 114 switching in them lanes. Excuse my regards while we hit them flames. Chrome dripping in the paint. Slide on the interstate. Home and riding if you're trying to get in the play. Stuck with the tuck, we can get it straight. Blog all that fog, it ain't nothing nice. Know you hate the way we switching rides. All black, I'm identified. All cash energized. Lord, that televised. Ooh, I'm a so they vibe with us. So go ahead and get your ride lit up. Fly, fly.
When we
Pull up.
from the moment that my roll up. So if anybody
My vibe, my high, my ride, yeah. Know we gon' ride, but please don't with my ride. Try and smoke and get high. Streets and you know we gon' ride, but please don't with my ride. Try and get my ride, baby.
Ooh-wee. I ain't gonna mess with your ride now, but you know, I
Please
feel.
don't mess with no biker's bike unless they tell you to. Don't touch it.
Okay, I got you loud and clear. You said I feel your tenacious.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
yeah.
with you. I like that, man. Now, how long you been doing this?
Really, I've been doing it for a minute, about like 10 years now. But like with me, unless it's right and it's perfect, then it ain't ready. So
Yeah.
I just kept perfecting, kept perfecting and writing and creating, and when it was time, it was time. So
You can tell. I
It's
can
time.
feel it.
It's time.
I
Listen,
appreciate
so
it.
I got a question though for you. What do you want people to see or get from you, your music, your performances? Kind of give us your narrative about you.
I mean, with me, like, I know we all go through different things, but like I feel like, there's a lot of people that go through the same stuff you go through. So like, people can make music all day and just say whatever, and yeah, it'll sound good, but like, why not make it sound good and you actually providing something that can help somebody out, or just let them know that they they're not alone, or just turn that into a different emotion. But like every track I try to do, I try to make sure there's some kind of feeling in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And the feeling is there. We can feel it. I think everybody listening to at least these songs definitely can feel it and relate to where you're coming from. Now, is there a particular group of people that you hope, are listening to your music or that would vibe with your music?
Man, to be honest, like, cause I love, like, for one, I love the world. Like, I know I don't love every part, of it, and it's a lot of stuff that's, whatever. But like, I love people. I give everybody the same respect. I don't treat nobody no different way. So like, with my music, I never stayed in like one area of music. So like, that's why my music is kind of like different and like kind of like, just from kind of influences from everywhere, but it's still like different.
Nice.
So, that's what I try to provide that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And where can people find you? Where can they listen to your music and follow you and get to know a little more about you?
I just dropped the album November 20th called Pain and Lyrics. Those 3 records are on there, but there's 12 more other hot records that you for sure will connect with. It's a lot more on there. So it's on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. It's on Pandora. It's on. It's everywhere. Yeah.
Nice. And you would say this is grown folks' music.
This is everyone's music. Cause I'm telling you, you gonna hear some other stuff, but it's still, you gonna vibe with it. But definitely, I'm representing for my grown folks. I'm representing for my young folks.
Yes.
I'm representing for everybody.
All right. I love that. Thank you. Awesome.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes. So we have joining us here on the panel.
With a laid-back sound that combines chilled, deeper vibes and shuffled grooves, Shell's brand of hip-hop echoes the ebbs and flows of modern-day life. Growing up in Fort Wayne, it was a combination of church choirs, school choirs, and rapping at home that initiated Shells into music. After purchasing a mic, a pair of headphones, and a cheap sound card, what was initially a hobby between him and his cousin quickly grew into a labor of love. Shells brings a versatile combination of laid-back grooves and dance floor rhythms that provide the backdrop to his signature sound. Additionally, he attaches deep lyrical meanings and stories to paint vivid narratives with his music. He put out his first unofficial mixtape a few years ago titled The Wait Is Over. Today, he is gearing up for his first official release entitled Pain and Lyrics, a full-length album, out November 20th, 2020, across all major streaming platforms.
Nice.
We need to support him. Check his album out. Absolutely. It came out on my birthday. It's got to be bomb. So we need to show him some support.
Yes.
Spoken truth.
And so joining us right now on the Flex, we have Official, DJ Official back with us. And so we are so excited about you. And we just want to get right into and let you just vibe and do your thing.
Oh, I appreciate y'all.
Yes. You can tell us about this first track. And do you.
Let's do thoughts.
Yes. And meanwhile, we have Maxwell here on the panel back with us. And so we're going to be talking in between. And so welcome to you.
All right.
Welcome back. So I know you're ready to do your thing too. I got a few questions for you. I just don't know how deep we can go before Official is actually ready to do his thing.
Let's go.
So, Official, you with me? You ready?
Let's go, man.
All right.
Let's flex on it one time.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
Yes.
This song right here is called Thoughts. You guys can go stream this on all digital platforms. Like they did say, I do go by DJ Official. If you ain't spelling it with an A, it ain't the right way. You ever hear a beat and you want to rap, but you like, I gotta let the beat ride. I'm gonna let it ride. I'm just blessed to be here for real. Shout out to the Flex, Neutral Voices. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. Yeah. Hey. What is love if she just want affection? Yes, I'm taking flight every year. I'm elevating sections. Disappointed in my opponents. I guess I'm here to set the record book straight. When I cook up, it's a disconnection. A disconnection. Hey, I waited my whole life to be doing things just like this. And I'm doing it right now, so God is great. Thoughts get big, I got a bigger mind. Still tryna just sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Undercovers waiting to apply, but I got bigger grinds. This, that got me intact, but I'm on bigger signs. See you contemplating with songs that we can't recognize. Yes, I'm confident this ain't stage, this is a bigger grind. Listen to the flow and just know just who I analyze. Men lying, yes, baby girl, I know that analyze. I know who to analyze in due time. Yes, I got a few rhymes. Yes, my name's Official, benefit you like a crouton. Yes, I'm from the from a few lines, but yes, I'm from the trenches and my business flow a few lines. This song is called Thoughts with a Z.
Thoughts with a Z. Thoughts with a Z.
Yes. Official, that's you, man. That's what you do.
Yeah, you had us moving.
Feel good.
You had us moving up here. I have a quick question. Where did the inspiration from this song come from?
This song, the inspiration came from being myself. Honestly, it was one of those things. I love freestyling, and all my friends and family know that I love freestyling, like just rapping completely what comes to your mind randomly. And this is one of those songs where I recorded it, And I was like, I think I should release this.
I think that was a good idea.
Because it was literally my thoughts, and just threw it
Right.
all on paper and then pushed record.
Yeah, and I was just going to ask you, what, out of that particular song, what are your favorite lyrics, like your best line?
My best line in there. Men lying, yes, baby girl, I know that. Analyze, I know who to analyze in due time. So actually, it's so many meanings to that, but one of the most powerful ones in it says, I know who to analyze in due time. My boy Mike Strong made a song called In Due Time, and that song motivated me completely. And so it's one of those lines where shouting out another legendary person that's been on the flex here too. So if you go listen to Thoughts, you'll hear that little disclaimer in there.
Oh, I love that. And you know what? That's what it's all about. And I was going to actually ask you if there were any local artists that inspired you or inspire you from
Y'all got a pen and pad ready?
Nice. I love that.
Okay, I'm going to just start first. I'm going to go here with shout out to Infinite. Okay, Infinite, his name is Nick Jones. Shout out to him. Shout out to Meeks260. Shout out to Fresh 2 Times. Shout out to Escobar Jones. Shout out to Loyalty is Famous. Shout out to T Weezy. Happy birthday to him. Just shout out to all these 260 Productions, these hard-working people. And Mike, the one y'all got in there sitting in the panel right now. Okay, like hard-working people.
Nice.
And that's just all the motivation comes from. And
man.
And there's still more people to discover. We just, like I said, we just heard that amazing 18-year-old poet,
Yes.
So yeah, it's beautiful.
I love it. And that's why I said, and I'll say it again, you are amazing. Just your spirit and your aura and the way you love on everybody.
Grace of God, man.
Yes, man. I just love that. So, you have another song for us.
Oh, man. Yeah, this one right here. If you are blind, and I mean that metaphorically, if you are blind, the song is not for you. The song is called 2020 Vision, man.
Okay.
Oh, man. All right. It's a shoe-fitting song. So if you are shysty, if you've done someone wrong, if you continue to not live in your truth, this song is for you.
Yes, I love it.
Whoa. 2020 was a year, right? Remember to never bow down to individuals who feeling entitled to all the moves that they didn't do. Woulda, coulda, shoulda been a stigma, which is pitiful. 2020 vision, once you listen, it's the clearest view. Benefit you with these benefits so that you feel it too. Ripping through the pages of my mind, you know the book for you. This another chapter, what a passion that we gripping through. But they wanna ask us why they violent steady getting tools. It's because you been the fools. Plus I've been talking to mom, she said it's beautiful. Stay consistent in your dreams, remember what you're living to. What's being said about black men isn't nothing new. If you got some cadence, it's the greatest time for different moves. So remember your purpose. And them demons, man, them demons, look, they always be lurking. They switching sides with bigger pride, but never down when it's worth it. Go rhyme with that verse, cause I can say I rhyme with a burden. There's a time and place to say it like I'm rhyming in cursive. Steady talking, never walking, boy, I'm sliding with urgence. You not sounding assertive. There's no judgments when I'm grinding and working. But every time I gotta shine, they getting quiet and worried. But I can't help the way I'm rapping, that's just what I do. And they say practice makes it perfect, well I gotta move. I said my lane is pretty different, had to switch it on my pivot. Cause most of my peers that's listening won't ever get this vision. My God. I'll tell you, 2020 was like the year where I'm gonna be real. If you heard that song, it's probably just too late for all this. Let's go.
Oh. Official. It's official that's official.
Oh, that was a beautiful way with
heavy.
words.
I love it. Man, you are so amazing.
Thank you.
Yes. And so, we will ask you million questions, tons of questions. Each time you come here, we have questions for you. So, but meanwhile, we do want to remind our audience that they are tuning in to the Flex. And we have questions, but we also want to read your bio, and we want to make sure people know how they can get more music and just engage with you more.
Yes.
Yes.
DJ Official has been around for quite a few years, but has really been taken seriously in the city within the last 4 years. He has a vast amount of music ability. He is mostly known for his singing ability. His vocals immediately draw you in and catch your attention. You can find him at different events or at local businesses showing his high energy while DJing and running karaoke. When you can't find him, he's more than likely in his own studio producing beats, creating his own music, mixing and mastering others' music. DJ Official is a whole experience that you will understand once you hear him.
Wow. Man, I hate to let him go. He's so amazing. Is he already gone? We have to say bye to him. But we do have another guest with us. Yes. Tune in right now. We have Maxwell. And I want to just make sure we're clear. That's M-I-C. Quell. Make sure we got that mic in the hand.
That's right.
Man up in here. How are you?
Oh, I'm blessed.
You are.
Indeed, indeed,
Okay.
indeed.
Yes, you are. Listen, welcome to the Flex.
Thank you.
Yes, again, and I know you've been here before. So something brings you back, though.
I guess the spirit brings me back.
I love
I
that.
flow with the spirit goes.
Yes. Well, I have a couple questions I want to ask you before we let you get in our beautiful booth and do your thing. There's so much going on today. People talking about racism and the whole political, vaccines, etc. What social issues are you most passionate about?
I really try to not really be too much into the socialism of things. I try to look at things a little more introspectively.
Okay.
And then, so that I can try to be as real as I can be with things, so that when I do speak out, people can sense some type of genuine realism.
Oh, I like that. It's that genuine energy.
Right.
Yes,
That
indeed.
Maxwell vibe.
Indeed.
For sure. I love that because sometimes you can get so caught up that you lose yourself in all of the rhetoric and the
Gotta
hype.
always try to be you.
Right. It's hard to remain real sometimes in this world.
Yes.
So you always gotta take a daily introspective look at yourself, and always keep that mirror there.
Yes.
So that you're aware of your mistakes.
Yes.
So that's the only time you can correct yourself, if you're aware of them.
Right.
That's
right.
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 So
I love that.
yeah.
You just remind me when Michael Jackson said, "Start with the man in the mirror." You have to know who you are, who you dealing with, who you come face to face with every day
Exactly.
as you move forward. Yeah. So.
What made you go from, we all have a talent in our bedroom or a talent singing in the shower or whatever. At what point did you take your talent from your bedroom, your home, to share to the public? What made you take that step? I want to share my music with other people.
Well, I guess, when I'm doing my music and you let people hear, and then they're like, "Hey, hold on. Let me hear that again."
So their reaction.
And keep spreading, spreading.
Right.
And once you get a lot of people in your ear, like, "Hey, you should be doing something.
Okay.
You should."
And that's
Let
huge
people
because
hear,
I think a lot of times when somebody has a passion, that passion is so much more intense when it's shared with other people. So that was a good.
Indeed.
That's good. That's why we have to motivate and encourage each other. It pushes us, and a lot of times we hold back and we don't share how we truly feel, as far as inspiring people and pushing them to that next level. We need to, voice our opinions.
And if somebody's
with that.
helped dig you out of a hole or helped, you feel something in your soul, I feel like we should let them know because that just, incites the passion in that person and in the person that's listening.
Indeed.
Yeah. So just this last question. What is the wow factor about Mike Quell? What sets you apart? So give me that wow. about you?
Well, I guess you never know what you're going to get.
Oh.
I was nicknamed, well, my brother called me the talented mister, and then my god brother, he called me Kaiser Sose.
Oh.
And that's like, you just never know who is Kaiser Sose. So it's kind of like a continuum of trying to figure it out, even though I know exactly who it is, but it's hard. It's like one of those things you can't explain.
Wow.
Just got to take it for what it is.
Yes, I love it. So you're going to do how many songs for us tonight?
I got a couple.
Okay, well, nice.
All right.
Well, you're going to close us out, and so we're getting ready to excuse you. I guess we have to let you go for a moment.
All right.
So, yes, you can get ready to do your thing. This is The Flex, and we are excited about our performers tonight, our artists.
Mike Whale, born and raised in Fort Wayne, Indiana, blessed with many talents and gifts, full of creativity, artistry, and passion. Soulful and skillful with music and video writing, producing, and performing. Recipient of the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award, ISS MA, Most Outstanding Soloist Award, and an abundance more. He attended Taylor University for sound and recording. He's also a musician, an artist, producer, a writer, singer, actor, and musical engineer.
Wow, yes, we are ready. I'm excited.
I'm actually a fan of this guy.
You're so beautiful. Everything about you is how about you is how about you is about you is so beautiful to me. Hey, I'm so beautiful to me. Hell yeah. About you is how about you is about you is about you is so beautiful. You're so beautiful to me. How so beautiful to me. Yeah. Everything about you is so so beautiful. Everything about you ain't nothing that I can see. So, yeah, you're so beautiful to me. so beautiful to me. Hey, yeah. So beautiful, yeah. Beautiful to me.
That was a whole Maxwell vibe.
I had to get my fan out. I'm gonna hear. Listen, I thought Eric Benet had popped up in here.
We had all
Music
kinds
Soul Child. Listen, I can't even take it. It's listen. This is the flex. I forgot where I was at for a minute. Okay, that's how we doing it in here.
They got their fans out, man. I don't know if you can see them.
We had to
They got their
get
fans out. They
DJ
fanning
Official
themselves
back
out
in
there.
here to help us out. Yes. Well, okay.
Gratitude,
Can you give us? Can you give us another one?
Indeed, I got one for you.
Woo!
And let's go right into that then with this one.
Conversation's been heavy. Oh yeah, you're so on my mind. Yeah. The vibe has grown steady. To embody the time. I know you're ready. You've been waiting. This thing's mutual. I'm coming for you. And when you're mine, mine, oh mine, yeah, I'm gonna make love to your mind. Leave you in love. Yeah. Love to your body. Down to the ounce. Let's touch the soul of love. Yeah. Let's touch the soul of love. I'm gonna love you. Your mind's my mind. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. Yeah, yeah. Like your body's my body. I'm gonna love you. Yeah, yeah. Like we're touching the soul. Yeah, the soul. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Yeah, yeah. And when you're mine, mine, oh mine, yeah, I'm gonna make love to your mind. Yeah. Love to your body. Down to the let's touch the soul of love. Yeah, yeah. Let's touch the soul of love, of love, yeah. I'm gonna love you. Like your mind's my mind. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. We're touching the soul. Yeah, the soul of love. Yeah. Yeah. Let's touch the soul of love. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. All I can tell you is I can't even take it. Listen.
We don't get
got my
speechless very often.
Listen. I'm glad the camera's not on me right now because I had to get a cigarette. You know, I don't even smoke. And You know, I feel like I just need to blow that out because you know, come on here, because you done touched my soul. And I'm speechless.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. We have our little fans out. Wow. It was just such a like a Jodeci Maxwell-ish vibe.
I told
absolutely beautiful.
You know,
appreciate.
You know, help me up or something.
You went in. You went in.
I need some. Can you give me tissue? My nose, everything's going on here.
Look what you done did.
Where have you been? Have you been in Fort Wayne all of this time singing like this?
Oh, yeah.
You know, you made me forget I'm on the panel. Where am I? Is this the flex? I'm just saying.
It's indeed the flex.
You must be in the black velvet room or something. I need to. Y'all better come on here now, official. Didn't I tell you to fan me while that man was? I told you to get this fan out.
I almost look. She almost passed out.
Look, I done told y'all happy birthday, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year up in here. What is 2021 gonna do?
Okay.
That's how we doing it in the flex room.
That's
now,
what Mike Quell do.
Listen, Mike Quell.
Yes.
What you got to say for yourself? Shame on you.
He took some sip of his water. Let me take a sip of my drink.
You done made love
take
to
another sip.
Soul. And you know, I done dropped my notes and come on up out of here now. We can't let you do another song tonight. You got to get up out of here. I ain't never put anybody off the flex. We got to get you home. Home safe and sound.
Yeah.
See ya. Yeah. You got anything to say? Any last words? Because I done got nervous. Somebody need to call Cookie.
Blessings to you all. Blessings to you all. Indeed.
Wow. Yes, you just blessed us.
Yeah.
Yes, God is good.
All the time. All the
yes,
time.
And all the time. He is so good.
You know it.
Yes, thank you. Wow.
Where can everybody find you if they want to watch or listen to your music?
Right now, I'm pretty much revamping everything. I'm about to drop my first album.
Ooh.
Coming pretty soon. I've been producing a lot of other things. I've been producing a lot of artists that sign, unsigned.
Wow.
Well, definitely let us know.
Catch me on my Reverb Nation / Mike Quell. You can catch some of my older songs to me, newer to you.
Oh, yes.
But yes, / Mike Quell, Reverb Nation. Check my Facebook, YouTube.
Reverb
Nation. Yes.
Just got a whole nation. That's what
Sit tight. It'll be coming soon.
Yes, we wait.
Yep.
We waiting on it. Yes, come over here. I'm smoking a cigarette that I didn't even lit.
I was about to say, how many women you think is at home and smoked 3 cigarettes for how many high notes he hit tonight?
Official, cut it out, man.
Okay, I'm
cut
sorry.
It out.
I'm sorry.
He needs a fan now, too.
That's how we do it on the flex now. I'm just telling you. Wow, thank you.
Let me get out the studio.
You better come on, get your coat. We gon' get your coat, get your keys. Get on. Now, okay. Okay, we back in here. We got a fish. If y'all don't like this piece of paper or something, no, gotta put that down. Listen, we got official. You know, we gotta ask you just at least 1 or 2 more questions, just because we like you hanging around.
I've got a question. I'm gonna let her calm down for a minute.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and you handle that. Let me take a sip of this water.
Wait,
what is
you
it?
mentioned the youth, the poet, for example. So what advice would you give to the younger community, that's looking at you guys, wondering how they can be in your shoes? What advice would you give them?
Remember your purpose. Don't forget who you are, because can't nobody be the best you. Only you can be the best you. Remember your purpose, not anyone else's. That's the best advice I can give to my young people. And you're not always right. Do your research. That's what I tell my young people, too. Because young people swear they know everything because they got Facebook and they got a phone. No, Google is not going to save your life, okay?
Right, and purpose. I mean, that's a beautiful word. I mean, that's why we do whatever we do, to find our purpose. So that's a good point.
I love that. And one question I want to ask you, because I know you're versatile, because I've heard some of your songs where you're singing. Yeah. And even just the music I just heard reminds me of some of the vibe that you have in a few of your songs. Yeah. So who would you like to collaborate with on a professional level, but
Mike
on a
Quell?
local?
Mike
okay,
Quell.
I was going to say on a local.
We need a feature.
Because you want the fan.
I'm about to fly out of here.
Okay.
That man
Good.
is amazing.
Yes.
Like amazing. Like
Yes.
he's an amazing
Nice.
person.
So I was gonna ask from a local perspective, but then if you could do, any type of collaborating with a professional artist. So on a local, we got Maxwell. Who else out there?
Ooh, somebody big, right?
They're probably watching. Let's talk to them.
All right, let me see.
Who is that?
Let me think, okay? Neo, I need you.
Ooh,
Neo, I
yes.
need you.
Ooh, I
okay?
feel that.
That's real. Usher, we need to talk.
Yes.
Usher's definitely watching tonight.
Wow.
For
Give
real.
Usher the shout out.
I love
And
that.
I don't know. I love my energy. So the baby, holla at me. You know,
Sounds good.
I love fun and I love real organic talent in music. So
Yes,
that's what I
yes.
gravitate to.
I love it. So before you get out of here, make sure everybody know where they can get more of your music.
Well,
For sure.
you guys can follow DJ Official on all official music platforms. Anywhere you stream music, that's where I am. You just got to type in DJ Official with an A. And like I said before, if it ain't with an A, it ain't the right way.
Right.
We
I
want to
love
thank
that.
you too. You do follow Neutral Voices.
I
You
do.
watch our podcast. You comment. You share our stuff.
Yep.
So shout out to you for that and
Hey,
for
shout out to
supporting
y'all.
that as well as supporting the Flex.
Thank you guys for making people's voice matter. We from one artist to another, anyone that's been on this platform already knows how I feel and how they feel about this place, and they know that they couldn't have the confidence they have right now without this show. You guys have really opened up so many doors for so many people, and I couldn't be more grateful for y'all. So
That's what it's about.
You. That is so beautiful. Thank you so much. And this is the Flex, and I just want to leave you with this nugget. Yes, you attract what you are, not what you want. If you want great, then be great. This is the Flex. We'll see you next time. Where's my fan?
Start telling.
We need this. It was